Yogalete class, Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Miami time. France time is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. As you can see, we're here in the south of France, and it's a beautiful day. All right, everybody, we're getting started. Child's pose, please. So bring your big toes together, your knees apart, and then walk your hands forward in front of you. Bring your forehead to the ground. And just take a moment to find balance between both heels and ease in your moment. Let's take a big breath in together through the nose and a long sigh out through the mouth. 2 more times, just to simply and completely arrive in your body on your mat. Fill up and empty out. 1 more inhale. Pause at the top. And now open your mouth, long sigh out. Now press into your fingertips, lift your hands, your forearms off, and just create a little length from those fingertips all the way through the forearms, upper arms, shoulders, your entire back into your hips. Do this 1 more time. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, get heavy towards those heels. Now pick up your head, walk your hands over to the right, take a nice side body stretch. Breathe into the left side body, feel the space between your ribs opening slowly. And then again, use your inhale to find depth and length, and your exhale to arrive. Be mindful of that left glute, send it back towards that left heel. And then if you want to add, you can bring your right hand onto your low back, self-assisting yourself a little, gently pressing down, opening even more. Stay for 3 more breaths. Gently and slowly return to the right side. Press with the fingertips, lift up. Return to center. Take 1 inhale, lengthen the spine. And then with your next breath out, walk your hands over to the left, counter stretch here. And then if it worked for you, the self-assist, take it on the other side. Find more depth if your body lets you in already. If not, just be patient. Opening will happen. 1 more big breath in. And a long breath out. Slowly return back to center. Come into your tabletop position. Stack your shoulders directly above your wrists. Hips over knees. And then take a big breath in. Reach your right arm up, up, up. Open the chest out to the right. And exhale, thread your needles through. Right arm underneath. Put the weight of your upper body onto your shoulder gently. Leave the left hand in front of your face. And breathe for 5. You can add a little depth by adding a little more weight on the right shoulder. And then just breathe into that nice gentle twist for 3 more rounds. Now press into your left palm, lift off your right shoulder, reach your right arm up again, open the chest, and then return to tabletop position. Switching sides, inhale, left arm up, open the chest. And with your exhale, thread it through, left side. Return to your alignment and breathe. Adding a little depth to the twist if it's available. Take another big breath in. And with your breath out, return, open the chest up. And then come back into your tabletop position. So return to your alignment. We're taking cat and cow. So with your next inhale, look up. Chest opens to the ground. Let your belly be heavy towards the earth. And with your exhale from the tailbone, round it in vertebrae by vertebrae. End up tucking the chin. Now continue here to create your own flow. And then maybe if it helps, close your eyes. And then truly start to align your breath to your movement. Take 3 more rounds or however many you need. Big circles with your torsos are available as well. One more round. Inhale, look up. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Exhale, tuck and round. And stay just like that, chin to chest. Press through the hands. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Release back into your neutral spine. Now extend your right leg behind you, toes still on the ground. First, set yourself up, navel to the spine, glutes engaged, and then reach your left arm forward. Take a breath in, exhale, lift that right leg off the ground, toes flex down. Shift the weight slightly into your right hand, soft bend to the elbow to avoid over extension, and then reach your hand forward, kick your leg back. Let's hold this for 5. Every movement aligns with your breath. 3. And 1, release it down, tabletop. Switching sides, extend your left leg behind you. Reach forward, find the alignment, glutes are strong, navel towards spine, and then reach forward while you're kicking back. Feel the lengthening, feel the opening, breathe for 5. And when you are complete, return to your tabletop position. One more time, when you're ready, reach your arm forward, kick your right leg back, keep the toes flexed down, friendly reminder, and now you can add your balance here if you want to join me. Don't overthink it, just be playful. Keep the glutes strong, navel draws towards the spine, hold for 3, 2, and release the hand down. Bring your right leg over to the left side and take a nice side body stretch. So as far as you can get it out, toes on the ground, and then you can add a little stretch for the hammies, shift back and forth. And then hold stillness, go even further if you can. Look over that left shoulder, feel the nice opening of the right side. Breathe into it for 3. And then bring your head back to neutral, lift up your right leg, and come back into your tabletop. Leg and arm extension, left side. Find the alignment, choose to add the balance, and breathe for 5. Right hand returns to the ground, left leg over to the right side, as far as you can get it, or as much space as you have. Inhale, lengthen first, and then exhale, kick your heel back, and start to stretch for 3. Now add your head, look over to the right shoulder, breathe for 3 more. Go as deep as you can and you want. Return, head back to neutral, pick up that leg, and return into your tabletop. Now tuck your toes under, navel still draws in, and lift your hips high into your downward facing dog. Now before you start to move, find the proper alignment. Safe practice, most important. So press through your thumb knuckle and your index, soft bend to your elbows. Press those hips high to the sky, navel still draws in. Now if it feels good in your body, you can push pedal your heels from side to side. And again, go as deep as your breath takes you. 3 more rounds. Now look forward, slowly tiptoe your feet towards your hand. Set up in a ragdoll position, so your feet are hip width apart. Grab onto opposite elbows, soft or big bend to the knees, and right away allow for your head to really hang heavy. Let go of holding on. We're benefiting more here if we simply release and let go. Choose stillness or gentle movements. 5 more breaths here. And observe the benefits that kick in right away once you let go of the weight of your head and the weight of your thoughts. Release your hands, bring the left hand to center, bring a soft bend or even a bigger bend to the left knee, reach your right arm up into your twist. And now from the shoulder blade, start there, lift up and then open twist. Press the right hip back so you remain squared, breathe for 3. And then right hand down, switch sides, left arm up. Again, from the shoulder blade, flip up and out and open twist. One more time on each side. You'll be able to go a little deeper already. Take it on if it feels good. Slowly release your hands down. Again, your head is heavy. And then with a bend in your knees, slowly roll up, rise up all the way into a standing position. Bring your hands overhead, inhale. And then either find your wrist or grab onto your elbows, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, take a nice side body stretch. Shoulders remain squared, hips remain squared, breathe for 3. Slowly return to center, inhale, lengthen again, and then exhale, switch sides. Come back to center, hands to the sky, navel draws in. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Inhale, find a halfway lift, so a flat back. Shoulder blades to the midline, tailbone goes to the back. And then plant your hands, step back into a high plank position. So shoulders again over wrist, soft bend to your joints. Glutes engaged, navel draws in, tail goes down. Big breath in. And then exhale, lower your knees, belly, chest, and take a nice little baby cobra. Inhale, keep the neck long. Press your elbows towards the feet. 1 more breath in. And then exhale, return into your child's pose. Stay here for 3 more breaths. When you're complete, return into a downward facing dog. And then use your next 3 breaths here to stay still or continue to push pedal or take any movement that you enjoy. One more breath in. Raise your breath out. Look towards your hands. Walk there. Find a halfway lift with your next breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up slowly, reach up. We're continuing the side body stretch. So inhale, find length. Exhale, 1 more breath over to the right. Come to center, lengthen, and then over to the left. Return to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Plant your hands, step into your high plank. Breath in. Breath out, lower knees, belly, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. 2 breaths here, recover, reset. Downward facing dog. On empty lungs, look forward, connect feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold it in. Mountain rise up right away. Grab your elbows, maybe switch sides this time. Over to the left. Return to center, and then 1 nice side body stretch to the other side. Reach your arms up. Exhale, tuck and fold. Inhale halfway, hands down, high plank. Set yourself up first, breath in, and then breath out, lower down, all the way into the belly. Cobra pose. Exhale, child's pose. Big breath in, and return into your downward facing dog. Fill up. Raise your exhale, look forward, step forward. Halfway lift. Fold it in. Rise up, reach up. If it feels good, continue the side body stretch. The benefit of this class is to slow it down gently, go more into the stretches. Exhale, fold it in. Halfway lift. Hands down, high plank. Lower the knees, lower your torso. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Fill up and use your exhale to bring you back into your down dog. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale, step forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Rise up, reach up. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, halfway. Hands down, high plank. Lower your knees, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Breath in and out. Downward facing dog. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Step forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold it in deep. Rise up slowly. Reach up all the way to the fingertips. And then exhale, tuck and fold. Inhale, halfway. Hands down, high plank. Lower down onto your belly. Inhale, take a cobra. Exhale, find your child's pose. Big breath in. And your next exhale brings you back into your downward facing dog. So let's pause here for 5 breaths. So just observing the opening. Maybe you created a little heat already like me. And then take this moment to realign and reunite. As you can see, no matter where we are, we always can reconnect, reunite through the yoga on our mats, through our breath. So do just this. Make your way back into your body, back into your breath. Take another big breath in. And then with your exhale, step your right foot forward into a low lunge. Your left knee lowers down. Stack your right knee directly over your ankle. Rise up and then take an inhale. Exhale, tuck the tail down. Right away, you feel the opening of your left hip flexor, your psoas. Breathe in there. And then reach your arms up again. Find your wrists or your elbows, lengthen. Take it into a side body stretch. Stay here for 3 breaths or so, just like that. If you want to use gravity more to your favor, you can just let your right arm hang down. 2. And when slowly come back, bring the left hand to the inside of your right foot, reach your right arm up, twist it out. Remember, from the shoulder blade, up and open. 3 more breaths. Now frame your front foot with your hand, tuck your left toes under, return into a high plank. Lower onto the knees, belly, inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Breathe in, downward facing dog, breathe out. Left foot steps forward, low lunge. Return to your alignment, knee over ankle, lengthen and exhale, tuck the tail down. Breathe into the stretch just for a second. Reconnect, reunite, and then grab onto your elbows. It's always a good idea to switch up the grip every once in a while, lengthen, and then take it over into the side body stretch. Slowly return. Right hand to the inside of your left foot, open up, twist. Press through that bottom hand, open that space. 2. And 1, frame the front foot, right toes tuck under, high plank. Lower down onto the knees, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Breathe in and return into your downward facing dog. Big breath in and out. Right foot steps forward, low lunge. Reach up. Take a side body stretch again. Slowly come back to center. Take it back into your twist. One more inhale, open. And then come back, find a half split on the right side. Now push your hips further towards the left heel, extend your right leg, and then make sure you bring yourself in alignment here, ankle in line with your hip point. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold towards that right leg. Breathe into the stretch of your hamstrings. Your low back maybe says hello too. Again, your breath can reunite and connect everything. 2 more. Bend back into that right knee, plant the hands, high plank. Lower the knees, torso, inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Big breath in and out, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward into the low lunge. Rise up, reach up. Lengthen the spine, exhale, side body stretch. Return to center, return to your twist. Reach and open. Pressing through the bottom hand creates that resistancy, opportunity for more opening. Bring your front foot, half splits on the left. Remember, ankle aligned with your hip point. Lengthen the spine with your inhale and fold it in deep. One more breath in. Breath out, brings you back into your low lunge. Plant the hands, step back, and take your high plank all the way onto the belly. Inhale, cobra. Child's pose. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Right foot steps forward, low lunge. Rise up, reach up. Side body stretch. One more inhale, lengthen. Exhale, find that deepest stretch. You're nice and soft and open by now, I hope. Come back. Return to your twist. Right arm up. Plant your hands, find your half splits. Bend back into the right knee, triangle pose. So now tuck your left toes under, lift that knee off, and dial your left foot parallel to the back of your mat. Extend your right leg completely, and then reach into your triangle pose. You can choose keeping the right hand to the outside or inside, it doesn't really matter. Reach your left arm up, chest opens with every breath out. Now gently guide your left hip point towards the left. Feel a nice stretch here. Stay for 3. And 1. Return down to the mat, bend your right knee. Step back in a high plank. Lower knees, torso. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Downward facing dog. Left side, low lunge. Side body stretch. Turn to center, open twist. And take your half splits, extend the left leg, return to alignment, and fold deep. Gently bend back into the left knee, triangle on this side, right toes tuck under, lift that knee, and then again, pinky side edge of your right foot aligns with the back of your mat. Right arm reaches up, lengthen, and open twist for 3. Shoulder blades find the midline, right hip point pushes towards the right this time. And then bend back into the left knee, return into your high plank. Lower the knees, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. And return into a downward facing dog. One more time on each side, the full sequence. Inhale. Exhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Reach up. If you want to go again, side body stretch. Come back to center, open twist. Bring your front foot, half splits. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold it in deep. And come back into the right knee, triangle pose. Inhale, exhale, reach your left arm up and open. One more breath in. And breath out, bend the right knee, high plank, return. Lower the knees. Inhale, cobra. And into your child's pose. Breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Left foot steps forward, low lunge. Rise up, reach up. Come back to center, open twist. When you're ready, take on your half splits. And your breath out takes you forward into your forward fold. Turn into that low lunge, set up for your triangle pose. One more inhale, reach that right and up. Open twist, enjoy the stretch. And then come back into your high plank. Lower the knees, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Big breath in. Open your mouth, big breath out. Let's take 5 breaths here in our child's pose. Observing the difference. Hips are open, body is warm. Maybe we're already sinking a little deeper than before. Use your next breath out to just let go of what happened and set up for the next part. One more inhale. Breath out. Downward facing dog. 3 more breaths. Push pedal if it feels good, or hold stillness. And now this time, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand into your lizard lunge. So you can keep your left leg knee lifted, or you can bring it down right away. If you keep it lifted, like in the beginning, you can use this moment now to push your heel further back towards the back of the house, adding a little deeper stretch, your Achilles, your calves, and then move forward. If you have your knee lower down, just breathe into the opening of the hip, remain squared here, and take 5 more breaths. Now everybody lower your left knee down and tuck the toes. Find a galaxy pose. So dial your right foot towards maybe 1 o'clock, and then use your right hand to gently guide the knee open. Again, remain squared in the hips, and then breathe into the opening, into the stretch. No need to panic, it's all good. Just sensations. If you wish, you can add your quad stretch. Bend your left knee, find that foot with your right hand. Breathe into the left hip flexor if you take it on. And take 3 more nice long breaths. Slowly release, plant the hands. Left toes tucked under, step back, high plank. Lower the knees, chest. Inhale, cobra. And back into the child's pose. Big breath in. And return into your downward facing dog. Left foot steps to the outside of your left hand. Lizard lunge opposite side. So whatever you took on the right side doesn't mean it works for the left side. So just adjust accordingly. Listen to what you need. Listen to yourself. And breathe. I'm choosing to kick my heel back a little bit. Go deep into the stretch. One more inhale. Then everybody lower right knee down. Take your galaxy pose. Left toes out to 11 o'clock. And then gently open. Oftentimes we're pushing and jerking, want to go faster, want to go deeper, but it's not for our best benefits. Sometimes we need to slow it down, return to our breath, so we can truly tune in and see what we need. Take the option for the quad stretch. Take another big breath in. Release with your breath out, and then return into your high plank. Set yourself up first, and lower the knees, torso. Inhale, cobra. Back into your child's pose. Fill up, and empty out into your down dog. Take 3 breaths here. Again, option to stillness, option for movement. Every time we land in a down dog, we might be more open, we might need different things. So honor this, honor yourself, honor what's coming up. Big breath in and out. Look forward, step forward. I'm gonna turn over to face you. We're gonna find a Malasana deep prayer squat. So left toes, again, like before, out to 11, right toes to maybe 1 o'clock. Hands come to Anjali Mudra. Heart center, inhale. Exhale, lift your booty. And then gently guide your knees open using your elbows, creating a long spine. You can stay just like that. That's already plenty of work for the hips. Or you can continue the side body stretch theme, opening, exhale, twist. You have 3 more breaths. And then when you're ready, switch sides. Return into your Malasana, neutralizing the spine. 3 more breaths. And now press through the 4 corners of the feet. Keep those glutes strong and slowly rise up. Now bring the toes, the feet hip width apart. We're taking a standing leg raise. So option here, grabbing the knee or the big toe. If you have your big toe, make sure your pelvis is leveled. Take a breath in, lengthen the spine. Allow for the chest to open. And then when you're ready, slowly open the leg out to the right. Add your arm, your left side, shift your gaze. Stay for 3 breaths. Glutes are strong. Slowly come back to center. And then switch your grip. Inhale, lengthen the spine again. Exhale, twist the torso over to the right. So your hips remain exactly the way they are. Lengthen, twist over to the right. Option to extend your arm. 3 more breaths. And then slowly return to center and release. Switching sides, so ground down through the 4 corners of your right foot. Either grab the knee or again your toe lock. Lengthen. And then find your alignment again. Glutes are strong, navel draws in, shoulders back, chest open. And from here, open up. And if you want, shift your gaze, breathe for 3. Come back to center. Lengthen the spine. And then find your twist. We're already nice and warm. So enjoy the depth of this twist. 3 more, because it feels so good. And then return to center and release. Nice. Shake it out. We're setting up for dancer's pose. We're starting on the right side. So I'd like to start with my knees together, big toes together, knees together. Then bend your right knee and then find an outer rotation with your right shoulder, meaning that the palm faces outward. So now grab onto the inside of your foot. Keep the knees together for now. And then start to kick that foot into the hand, and the hand is holding right back. Shoulder blades find the midline, chest opens. And then see if you can draw that right hip a little bit closer to the ground, remaining square. Breathe for 3. Strong focus point. And slowly release. Switching sides, turning like that, or like that. Again, big toes together, knees together, bend the left knee, outer rotation of the left shoulder, and then slowly transition into your dancer. Kick and pull, kick and pull. 3 more. 2, and release. Nice. We're closing the standing sequence with tree pose. Again, ground down sort of 4 corners of the left foot, and then either bring your right foot to your calf or above your knee, above or below the knee. Hands to heart. Press that right foot into that left leg. Again, creating that resistance. Good, strong chest opens. Stay here, or see what we can do here with a nice side body stretch. Fingertips to the sky, inhale, lengthen, and then see where it takes you. Side body stretch over to the right or left. Keep a strong, strong focal point. And then come back and switch sides. Come back to center. 1 more big breath in. And release with your breath out. Right away, switch over to the other side. Set up. Just find stillness here. Return to your breath. Tree is one of my favorite poses to just be still, because it's so grounding, so challenging at the same time. Honoring the theme. I'm going to take it into another side body stretch. And then back to center and over to the right. Take 2 more breaths. And when you're ready, release it down. Very nice. Shake it out. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. And then plant your hands. High plank, step back. Lower the knees, chest. Inhale, little cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Breathe for 3. When you're complete, come onto your knees. We're transitioning into toes pose. Yes, this might be a little uncomfortable if you've done this before, but hey, it's just 1 moment. So come onto your toes and make sure that your pinky is as well on the ground. So you might have to shift the weight a little bit towards the outside, shift the weight onto the heels. And we're adding cow face. You can stay here, it's plenty of work already, or join me for cow face. So right arm over, left arm under, grab onto your t-shirt, or maybe you can even find your fingertips, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, shift the weight back into the toes. We're staying for 5, breathe through it. Stay long in the spine. Very nice release for the shoulders. And one more. Slowly release. Come onto your palms, tops of the feet onto the ground, pat it out. And then we're switching sides. If that was too much, you can stay on the tops of your feet as well. Bring the knees closer together. And then take a top of the feet stretch, optional. Left arm over, right arm under. Again, this might not mean that you can grab your fingertips again on this side. So just adjust accordingly. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, either the toe stretch or tops of the feet. So shift the weight back, breathe with me for 5. And one, slowly release. One more time, come onto the palms, tap out your feet. Maybe make circles with your ankles, whatever you need, whatever feels good. And then one more breath in, and your exhale takes you back into a high plank. Strong alignment, inhale, and then exhale, lower the knees, and come all the way onto the chest, and release down for Sphinx pose. So now we're coming onto our forearms, elbows underneath your shoulders, stretch out your fingers wide, and bring the wrists in alignment with your elbows as well. Inhale, lengthen the spine, your neck is long. Exhale, energetically, your elbows draw towards your feet. So this is a nice back strengthening pose. If you feel that in your low back, activate your toes as much as you can. That'll activate the hammies and take over a little bit for the low back. Stay with me for 5. Neck is long. Breath is deep. 2 more. And then lower down. You're taking it into straight jacket pose. If you want to join me for the double version, right arm behind you, left arm crosses over. Lengthen, inhale, and then exhale, release your head down. If that's too much or too crazy, just take one arm at a time. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, lower the weight of your head towards onto your shoulder and release. Stay for 5 breaths. Again, uniting sensations with your breath, making it a little bit easier maybe on the sensations. One more big breath in. And exhale, slowly wiggle yourself out. Return into a Sphinx, neutralizing your spine. 3 breaths. And then switch sides. So now left arm goes behind the right. Option for one arm. If you want to take that, you're already here. If not, walk your right hand over to the left. Inhale, lengthen, exhale. Release the weight onto those shoulders. If this is crazy good, you could just enjoy it. If it's crazy not too good, maybe breathe deeper and just commit to letting go of the tension that sits in your neck and in your shoulders. We are not here to torture yourself. You're here to make yourself feel better. And then for me, it's always returning to breath, uniting everything. So 5 more rounds. One more breath in. Your breath out resolves everything. Then slowly slide your arms back together into a Sphinx. 3 more breaths. One more breath in. With your exhale, bring your chest to the ground. We're taking it into a shoulder stretch. So I hope I can see you. Yes, I think so. So your arms are in a T. I don't have that much space. Your arms are in a T. Then roll over onto your right shoulder, bringing the left leg behind the right. Left hand can remain in front of your face, or if you're ready and open enough, you can bring that left arm onto your low back. And then again, choose to add weight slowly onto the shoulder and breathe for 5. Your head is relaxed on the ground. If you can't reach it, maybe grab a towel or a block to bring underneath. One more inhale. Then slowly return onto your belly with your breath out. Into that T shape, switching sides. So I'm gonna bend my arms into an L. If that's too much, just because I don't have enough space. And then exhale, I'm gonna roll over to the left shoulder. And this feels completely different. So I can go as deep as I could on the other side. No problem. Just this feels fishy. 2 more rounds of breath. And then return onto your belly slowly. Just bring your arms by your side, palm space up for a moment, allowing for your shoulders to completely melt towards the ground. And then just tune in a second, turning to your breath, observing the change that happened in your body already. Now we're setting up for locust pose. So interlace your hands behind you. Your neck is long, look straight down, inhale. And then exhale, lift your chest and pull your hands towards your feet. Continue to lift. 3 breaths. And then lower down again. Arms by your side, recover. Maybe one cheek meets the ground. You're setting up for the second set for locust pose. So this time, switch your grips. So the awkward thumb on top. Neck is long, inhale. Exhale, lift the chest. Pull your hands towards your feet. Your feet are 2 feet, like hips width apart, I'd say. And then again, activate the toes just so you use your hammies as a support for the low back. 5. Continue to lift. 4, 2, and 1. Lower down. Opposite cheek to the ground. Relax your shoulders. One more breath in. And with your exhale, bring your head back to neutral. Plant your hands next to your chest. We're going into an upward facing dog. Ready, steady, go. So press into the palms and the tops of your feet. So the quads are off the ground as well. We're going to hang out here for just a moment. Navel draws to spine. Protect your low back. Inhale, lengthen. The crown of the head forward. And then exhale, look over that left shoulder. Back into a side body stretch. See, observe how deep you can go. Breathe for 3. Continue to press through the hands, 2. And then come back to center, other side. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, over to the other side. 3 more. 2. And 1. Navel still towards the spine. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Very nice. Feels so good. So take 3 breaths here in your down dog to reset, realign. And then bring your big toes together. Inhale your right leg up high to the sky into a 3-legged dog. Toes flex down, hips squared, shoulders squared. Push through the hand. And now bend the knee, kick that knee towards the sky. Shoulders are still squared. Slowly opening. Take another big breath in. Now come onto the tops of, onto the balls of your left feet. And then exhale, find a half pigeon pose. So your right shin as parallel as you can get it to the front of your mat. Left leg straight behind you. Inhale, reach your arm overhead. Just find length through the spine. Square the hips, square the shoulders, and then slowly fold forward into your expression of this pigeon pose. Maybe you can bring that left hip point a little closer to the ground. Stay strong in your breath. Breathe into the sensations, realigning yourself towards peace. Relax your fingertips, relax your arms, your shoulders. And then to me, I'm holding on to tension in my jaw. So relax your jaw, drop the tongue, and give it another 5 breaths. If you feel happy here, stay here, or add your quad stretch again. So come onto your hands, bend that left knee, and then make it towards a king pigeon, forwards. So bring that left foot in, activate your glutes, squeeze it together, breathe for 5. Hold that foot towards your body, your torso, 4, 3, 2, 1, release, exhale, and then bring it in even closer. 5 more breaths. Activate the glutes, stretch it out, 4, 3, 2, 1, release, and then see how close you can get your foot here in a gentle, nice way. Very nice. Slowly release. Tuck the left toes under, return into a 3-legged dog or down dog. Push pedal, kick it out, circle it out, and then big toes together again. Lift that left leg high to the sky, pressing through the palms. Left toes flex, shoulders, hips squared. Now when you're ready, bend the knee, push it high towards the sky, and then open those hips. And when you're ready, transition into half pigeon on the other side. Yep, this side feels different. Inhale, lengthen the spine. I like to square my shoulders like that, so the hips will follow, and then exhale. Find your half pigeon on the left. Right away, trust your body that it'll bring you towards peace always. That most of the time it's our mind and our thoughts that create tension and stress, just because we have that need to control. I have the need for control, honestly. So I was supposed to be back in Miami already for a week and a half, but I just couldn't return due to the flight situation. And now by letting go, accepting what is, the Casa family created an amazing opportunity for me to teach with this amazing view. Amazing opportunities open up sometimes if we just let go and remain open to not having control at all times. 5 more rounds of breath. Again, you can stay in your pigeon or add the quad stretch in again. Bend your right knee. Foot towards your torso, your butt, your right butt cheek. Stay engaged, 5 breaths. Slowly release, and then pull it in one more time, 5 breaths. Stay active in your glutes. 2, and 1, release. And then see how far you can bring in that right foot. And then slowly release. Turn into your counter stretch. And then come on to your knees. Set up for frog pose. So your knees in alignment with your ankles, and then the knees in alignment with your hips. So I'm a little bit. And then shift your hips back towards your heels. Like, don't spill forward, just stay in the integrity of the pose. Here you go. Inhale and then exhale, release. 10 breaths here. Opening the inner groins, hips, obviously. So now, key moment to use your breath to return and reunite so we can find that peace. Last 3 breaths. Stay with it. Big breath in. Open, exhale. Slowly rise up and then tuck the toes under first and then slide your knees together. Make it on to your seat, sit bones, your booty, and extend your legs in front of you. Remove the flesh here, find those sit bones. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Doesn't matter if you can't grab your feet, your ankles, your calves, whatever it is. Land there, and then slowly let go of your head again. Allow for gravity to help you out, and enjoy the forward fold. One more breath in, lengthen. Exhale, find the deepest forward fold that's possible right here for you. And then slowly rise up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Keeping your arms extended, tuck the chin, and then take a nice slow roll back. Find a happy baby. So grab onto the outsides of your feet, knees outside as well. If that's too much, take one leg at a time, no problem. Working your tail and your low back towards the mat again. Option for stillness, option for gentle swing. 3 more breaths. And slowly bring the knees together into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug just for a moment. And then spread your knees over out to the right for your twist. Gaze shifts over to the left, arms extend to a T, or one hand can rest on your knee. Next inhale brings navel to spine. Use that strength to bring your knees back to center. And then exhale, switch sides. Using the last couple of moments simply to point out, although I'm not sure if I have to point out the view. So the ocean is very close. It's just such a big part of my life. Finding that ease, reminding me wave by wave, breath by breath. Peace will come if we learn to let go of that control. Slowly come back to center. One more time, give yourself a big fat hug, big fat squeeze. And we arrived in our final pose, Shavasana. So take up space, close your eyes, put a smile on your face. It's 9 o'clock Miami time, and you already showed up for yourself. Just take rest and enjoy the feeling. A big breath in. Open your mouth, side out. One more time. Inhale, fill up all the way. And empty completely. Slowly slide your feet together. Reach your arms overhead. Stretch it out. Bring your knees into your chest. Roll over to your favorite side. Take a fetal position. Take another breath in. And then return to reality. Breath out. Find a seat. One more time. Hands to heart. Thank you for being here, for joining me. From wherever you are, we'll always find connection to returning to our breath. Thank you, yogis. Thank you, athletes. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I hope I am back soon. And namaste. Thank you. Thank you.